All right. In this next couple of videos, we're going to look at long run. So up to now, we've been looking at the short run, and now we're going to look at the long run. And this is where the idea of entry and exit comes into play. So we're going to look at perfect competition in the long run. So remember you might remember from last chapter, in the long run, everything is variable. Okay, everything is variable. So firms can expand their business, expand their size, but they can also we also have two other kind of decisions that are long run decisions. They can enter a market, right? So let's suppose you notice that in some certain market, firms are doing really well, so you can enter that market. You can't enter it instantly, but you can enter it over time. So let's suppose you want to enter the market for wheat, and you're not a wheat farmer right now, so you would have to, for example, probably buy land and equipment and hire workers and figure out the market, etc. So it'll take you some period of time. It's not going to be instant. Or let's suppose some things will be faster to enter. Like it'll probably be faster to open, actually I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing it'd be faster to open a food truck than it would be to open a 5-star hotel, for example. Okay, so if you want to enter, and I'm not talking an existing firm just opening one more branch, I'm talking actually starting a new firm that then enters this market, for example. So in the long run, the firms can enter or exit the industry in the long run. And so we're going to find that it's this decision is related to profit. Okay, this decision is related to economic profit. And remember, remind yourself about economic profit, that if the economic profit is equal to 0, that means we're covering all our costs, including our opportunity costs. And what we've been talking about all along is economic profit. I just haven't said it explicitly until this point. And then if economic profit is positive, then you're not only covering your opportunity costs, you're getting greater than usual profits, right? So you're making profits that are kind of unusual compared to what you would be making other places. And then if it's negative, you're not necessarily losing money in an accounting profit sense, but you're definitely not covering all your opportunity costs. You could do better somewhere else. Maybe producing a different product, or maybe quitting the business altogether and going and getting a job. Okay, so our profit greater than 0 is going to encourage new firms to enter. So that's what happens. And then our profit equal to 0. So you're in what we call, this is called a long run equilibrium. Because you're covering your opportunity costs, but you're not getting excessive profits or extra profits. So this one, your profit is greater than you're doing greater than your opportunity cost. Right, so that means you're doing better here than you could anywhere else. So if you're growing wheat, and you're doing way better in wheat than you can do in soybeans or anything else. Long run equilibrium, you're covering your opportunity costs. Okay, so you have no reason to leave, but you're not doing so great, so there's no reason for people to enter. So there's no incentive to enter or exit. Okay, so the wheat farmers, just to kind of keep on that example because it's simple, the wheat farmers are making exactly the same as they would if they switched to growing soybeans, right? So there's no reason to switch, but there's also no reason for soybean farmers to switch to wheat because they're doing exactly the same, right? They're covering their opportunity costs on both sides. And then this last one, if your economic profit is less than 0, you're not covering that means you're not covering some costs, including opportunity costs, right? So you can't lose money forever. So some firms will exit, right? So once we get negative economic profits in the long run, then we start to look at exiting.